Hey everyone, I know it's been a while, but it's really good to see you guys again to talk about some everyday carry. Today we're going to talk about some pieces I've added to my carry, as well as some modifications I've made in light of coronavirus and everything we need to do to stay safe and healthy. So let's get into it. Okay, so the first thing I wanted to talk about is the Nitecore Tip 2 keychain flashlight. Now I know it is a keychain flashlight, but it packs a punch. It has 3 different settings, low, medium, and high. Now, let me see if I can show you. This should be the low, medium, and high. And on top of that, there's a turbo mode in emergency situations where if you just hold the mode button, it'll go super bright to a maximum of 720 lumens, which is pretty awesome. It has another cool feature, which is the magnet on the back side. So this is the light side. 2 buttons are here and there is a magnet on the back side. So what's cool about this is it gives you a hands-free user experience. Let's say you're working on your computer or you're working on your car, you need some extra light in the engine bay. Well, you can just stick this on top of the hood here. Let me see if I can just show you. Grab this. This is my rig. Everything I do is on that thing, pretty cool. But anyways, you can just turn this bad boy on. It's on. Then you just stick it and all of a sudden you have a lot of light. And it comes in handy when you need to kind of see what you're doing in a small space and you really don't have free hands to hold a flashlight, or it's less than optimal lighting situations. Another cool thing about this light is that it comes with a clip, so you can just pull that off if you don't need it. This is the flashlight itself, and this is the clip. It's very handy. You can clip that onto your belt, pants, what have you, and it just snaps on, snaps off. The flashlight runs on a 550 milliamp hour battery, and you can charge it with a USB cable in the wall charger. So what's cool about that is that you don't have to keep using batteries and using them up and disposing of them. You can just plug it in when it's low and it'll charge it up for you right alongside your phone. What's not so good about that feature is that I wouldn't use this flashlight in an emergency bug out situation, only because in those situations you may find yourself not readily near a wall outlet or a charger to continuously charge this thing. So in those situations I would recommend a flashlight that uses a AAA battery or a AA battery, which is commonly found at any grocery store or 7-Eleven when you're on the move. So as a daily driver though, this thing is really handy, and for my needs it's really convenient because I can charge it right alongside my phone. So that's the Nitecore Tip 2. Alright, next up is a wallet upgrade. This is the Secrid ID or Secrid. Secrid. This is the Secrid card slide. The best thing about this, the coolest thing is, check this out. There's a lever here. You just click it, and your cards come up. Ooh. Oh, don't look at that. Boop, 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 boop. Oh yeah, see, look, that's cool too. It doesn't fall down. Okay, that's enough fun with that. But anyway, this is a card wallet organizer as well as a card slide. So this card slide comes with 2 components. The original card wallet, which is this thing, as well as the tray, which is this thing. Both are made of aluminum and stainless steel, so it's durable, long-lasting, and blocks RFID communications. What's cool about Secrid wallets is that it organizes all of your cards in one place, and when you pull a lever, it cascades your cards, so you can organize them by frequency of use. You can keep your most used card in the back, so you can just pull it up with a tab. It holds 4 to 6 cards depending on the thickness of your cards. If you have regular cards or if you have thicker metal plated cards, then that would alter the quantity of cards that you can put in there. But it's really handy and it's a really clean solution if you're looking for a minimalistic, slim profile wallet to put in your pocket. The second part of the wallet is the tray. So if you're asking where you can fold up your cash and put it in, that's right here. I put some of my less used cards in the back as well as a folded bill or 2 just in case of emergencies, and that goes in right there. Everything is held together by an elastic band, and there's a groove in there that keeps the band in place so it won't be sliding everywhere back and forth. You can see the band. There's a little notch that goes in there. So the band stays in place, both components of the wallet stay in place, and it's a really elegant solution for someone who's looking for something a little more minimal and something that takes up less space in the wall. It's really not even that thick. I'd say it's less than ½ inch thick. Anyway, that is the Secrid card slide wallet. Finally, I gotta show off this one. This is the Spyderco Para 3. And I've been eyeing this knife for a long time now. I received it recently as a gift and I love it. The action is really smooth and buttery. It features a really textured handle, so you don't have to worry about it slipping in your hand. It's not smooth, it's more textured. The material of the handle itself is really light. It's really the weight of the steel that really gets it. And it's cool. There's a little notch here too, so you can choke down on it if you need to, cut something that's a little thicker, or if you want to, choke down on the blade and really have a better handle of what you're trying to do. There's a frame lock mechanism there that if you pull up on it, the blade releases, and then you can just close it. I added a little lanyard on the end, really handy with a little titanium bead. Simple EDC touches that really make it your own. And in terms of the changes I've made to my carry in the context of coronavirus, it's basically bring a mask, have multiple sets of gloves, and common sense practices. So let's start with the mask. This is a mask that I got from Target. It's a fabric mask. The main thing with the mask is that it protects you and others. It minimizes the amount of water droplets that you can inhale from someone sneezing directly in front of you. And also, if you're showing symptoms, or if in the off chance that you have the coronavirus, that you're minimizing the amount of droplets that you're putting into the air. So the mask lends to the protection of yourself and to the protection of others. One thing to note is that the mask is not symmetrical. There is a curve right here. There's a curve for your nose. And so if you were to wear this upside down, your nose would then be flat and this portion will be curved. And there's gaps that happen if you don't wear it correctly. So make sure that you're wearing it right side up and that the nose does contour with your nose. There are masks that you can buy out there that has a little metal clip here that's malleable. You can push it in and it contours to your nose even more, providing a better seal. But that's the gist of it. Just make sure you're wearing it right side up. If everyone does their part and wears their mask, then that greatly reduces, exposure in general. Also, in many places in the US, people are either requiring that you wear a mask or highly encourage that you do, again, for the safety of yourself and the safety of others. Moving on to the gloves. So the gloves look like this. They're nitrile gloves, powder-free, and you can get them in various colors. This one's from Target, and this one is from Ace Hardware. Color doesn't matter, but as long as you wear them, right? Whenever I go out, I usually bring 2 sets of gloves. And whenever I'm outside of my car, interacting with other people, going grocery shopping, I always have those gloves on, just to minimize direct contact with possibly contaminated surfaces. One thing I forgot to mention about the mask is that every time you go out and you use them, when you do come back home, these fabric masks, what you can do is I usually spray them down with a little bit of isopropyl alcohol, let it dry for 2 hours, and then I would put a little dish soap and vigorously wash it, and then let it air dry. Remember that when you're using soap, soap is mechanical, and so the more you scrub, the more vigorously you sing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star and scrub your hands, the more effective the soap will be. You can't just squirt on and then rinse off. You're just washing off all the soap agents away. Basic common sense practices with the mask and the gloves. Wear the gloves, wear the mask when you're out interacting with other people in public places. And when you do get home, take them off so you don't contaminate the surfaces that you live with. I'm rambling at this point, I think. All right, y'all, that's it. Some additions to my carry, as well as some modifications I made in relation to coronavirus so that I can keep myself and my loved ones safe and healthy. If you like this video, go ahead and hit that like button. Leave a comment if you spotted something I might have missed or have a cool idea for my next video. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more content about everyday carry and gear just like this. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Today, we're gonna talk... So, let's start this takeover again. In light of coronavirus and everything that we needed to do, it's still current, man.